What's up? This is the Jewish Music Show here on YouTube, and we're standing at Metalvation 2024 here in Odense, Denmark. Musikhuset Posten that we got over here is the biggest venue we have here on the island Fyn, and right now we're about to showcase 5 different artists for this year. The first band will be Ækel, and then of course moi, your one and only. And we have Shred, we have Nothing Beyond the Moon, and Frequenz. So let's get behind the curtain so you guys can see what's going on over here. Here behind the curtain we have the guys running around. We're having set up for the show that's going on later. And we will do some few interviews with the artists tonight after they either play the show or they did the sound check, just to feel the vibe that is going on. So, yeah, it's gonna be freaking fun. For this year's Metalvation, because of there's 5 acts playing tonight, we're gonna have to share some of the back gear, and the bands have been very generous of lending out their back gear to one another. So it's about the coordination and...
What did you call it?
Coordination.
No. Back gear?
Yeah, back gear, yeah.
Backline.
Oh, you want? He's a professional. I'm not. I'm just running a YouTube channel. I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyways, backline then. And I think the biggest problem we have tonight for now is the backdrops. Is that correct?
Yeah.
He's confirming. It's correct. And over here we're setting up the merch booth. So join me on this little ride. Over here we're setting up the merch booth, and it's gonna be a little cramped, but I think we can squeeze in and see if people can sell out their best products for tonight. He's confirming. Let's do it. We are backstage at Metalvation 2024, and I'm sitting here with the first band who just did their sound check. They're named Ækel, and they prefer to do this interview in Danish, so you can follow along on the subtitles down below, unless you're freaking incompetent. Okay. So guys, Ækel, hvordan kom I på det navn?
Det er nok Sebastian, du skal før det hele tiden. Det var, vi kørte alle mulige forskellige navne, og vi kunne ikke rigtig blive enige, og så sidder jeg inde på en bar i Kolding, sammen med min trommeslager Mads, og så var vi sådan lidt, vi skal finde på et eller andet godt navn, og det skal bare være fucking Æg. Så er det sådan lidt, ja, hvorfor ikke bare Æg? Jeg tror ikke, der er nogen, der hedder det. Så blev det, og det passer egentlig meget godt til den musik, vi spiller. Lige ud af landevejen, og det skal bare være grimt og ulækkert. Så det var sådan, vi fandt på det.
Okay, du som sagt lige ud af landevejen, altså det er jo ligesom bandnavnet fløj nærmest ud af munden på jer under den samtale. Altså hvis jeg skulle beskrive jeres musik med 3 ord.
Jamen det er jo nok beskidt. Hvad fanden? Ja, hurtigt og simpelt. Og egentlig nok vil være det. Ja,
beskidt, hurtigt og simpelt.
Ja.
Okay. Jamen, det er der også nogen, der kan lide jo. der er en fetish for det hele jo. Altså, hvis jeg skulle udnævne en sang fra jeres repertoire, som I spiller i aften, hvilken skulle så være favoritten, I ser mest frem til at spille?
Umiddelbart for mit vedkommende, vi har et nummer, der hedder Blood is Flowing, og det er nok det nummer, hvor der sker mest, synes jeg, og så synes jeg bare generelt, altså den har bare nogle fede riffs, og den er jeg super stolt af. Så det er mit valg. Det er samme. Det er 100% samme faktisk. Jamen det er meget, ja.
I er meget enige heldigvis, så det er godt, I spiller i band sammen jo. Altså. Jamen, altså, er det sådan, at man kan finde nogle udgivelser fra jer af nu her, eller er det noget, vi skal se frem til i den nærmeste fremtid?
Lige pt. Der har vi kun en demo-EP liggende, som er indspillet det sted, hvor vi har øvelokale på Walker i Middelfart. Det lyder ikke. Det er bare sådan lige, så folk kan høre, hvad fanden det er, men det er noget værre skær, brænd og pis, vi har fået lavet der. Men vi regner med, at vi begynder at indspille her til september og laver en fuld plade. Vi har faktisk allerede fået lavet pladecover til, så nu skal vi bare indspille de skide numre. Og så regner vi med, at den udkommer en gang i løbet af næste år, hvor vi også prøver at komme lidt rundt i landet og spille. Så ja.
Det glæder vi os rigtig, rigtig meget til, og det er også overbevist om, at lytterne derude vil glæde sig rigtig, rigtig meget til. Og så håber vi selvfølgelig, at I vil følge med på kanalen, og så vi kommer ud, og så held og lykke til jer i aften. Vi glæder os rigtig meget til at se det. Ækel, my ladies and gentlemen. Ækel. We are backstage at Metalvation 2024 with the band Frequent. That's pretty hard to mention in English, really. So how would you pronounce it in Danish?
In Danish, it's frequent, but frequent is fine in English.
So frequently asked questions. Here we go, number one. So for frequently asked questions about your band, how did that band name came to be?
We've had a lot of band names and actually bands. This is the third version of the band. It's taken from one of our older lyrics. The song I wrote for the first edition of the band called Pictures, where I sing something about let the frequency decide. And that line just got stuck when we were searching for a new name. So Frequent popped in. And we couldn't find anything on Google when we tried to Google the name. So we picked it up.
So it's like searching on Google, trying to locate, is anyone else got the band name that I want? That's a very, very good idea. I should have done that before mentioning Kenio. I found out there's several Kenios out there, but I'm the most serious one, so you should follow me and press subscribe right now. When you're playing your show tonight, which song in particular, from your perspective, are you looking the most forward to playing live tonight?
It's one of the two last ones, either Between the Lines or Words Unspoken from our newest EP. They're the most progressive songs and probably the heaviest songs, and just the most fun to play. Getting people to clap along in 7/8 is always a lot of fun.
Yeah, I could easily imagine. So how many songs have you guys published so far?
We have 9 songs released, working on 2 more releasing later this year.
So you have, is it like an EP going on, or we're working towards an album? What's the story here?
We're working on our debut album, hopefully to be released next year. Now the songs we're releasing are the first 2 singles from that we are in the recording process of.
So during this recording process so far, do you have any fun success story during that recording process of this coming album?
Not me personally, because the only one who's been in the studio is our drummer. The rest of us record at home.
Oh,
so
so like a home recording studio where you send tracks in between one another?
Sorry?
So it's like home studios where you record your own tracks and you send the songs in between one another?
Yeah, exactly. I record my tracks first, then send them to our bassist and guitarist when we have the drum tracks.
Okay, that's an alternative way of doing it. So tonight we have several bands going on. Is there anyone besides me that you really look forward to hearing tonight?
Might be a bit nepotistic, but Nothing Beyond the Moon, because we share a bass player with that band. So it's always fun to hear what he's doing on the side.
So, Nothing Beyond the Moon. I was kind of hoping for a Kenio here, but there should be a Kenio in there between. But okay, Nothing Beyond the Moon, and they're sharing bass player. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys so much for stopping by this little backstage room here at Metalvation 2024. And go catch Frequent on Spotify and YouTube. Is there any platform they should look up?
Just the usual Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud. It's very good for us.
They're actually on SoundCloud. How about that? We're looking forward to you guys playing tonight, and we're going on to the next band at Metalvation 2024. And of course, I'm not here alone at Metalvation because it's the Jewish Music Show, and we have Andy. He's just joining us tonight because he's the guitar player in not just my band, but he's guitar player for a lot of my clients as well. So, and in case you guys are missing out on the whole idea, is the Beneath the Music event together with Musikhuset Posten in Odense. So, are you excited for tonight?
Absolutely. It's gonna be so fun. Gonna play a lot of metal. It is today. I think...
Yeah, we're doing metal.
Yeah. I actually think that what we're doing is like the close to the softest thing that's gonna happen, and ours are like pretty up there. Hardcore-ish. We didn't bring Astronaut this time, because that's just... No.
Imagine doing a metal version of Astronaut. If you guys want to check out Astronaut, click the link right down below.
If you're into that kind of... It's not metal. It's like... if you didn't get it, it's like really, really, really not metal. I cannot stress how much not metal it is. Go listen to it. It's horrible if you like metal. But if you don't like metal, it's probably gonna be amazing.
Anyways, go check it out. Metalvation 2024, second band, just got done with their sound check, and I'm sitting here with Shred from...
Swindle.
I can't pronounce that in English. Anyways, you actually agreed to do this in English, which is uncommon for Danish bands. So let's praise yourself fortunate. You might recognize this young feller if you've been following the channel for some time. So, guys, Shred. How did you guys come up with that band name? Which one is more qualified to answer that question?
None of us, basically. Should I take it? Or yes, just take it. So the story behind it is that back when it all started, I wasn't in the band. You weren't in the band. So they had exchange students in the band, and they were just trying to come up with a name that they could pronounce as well. So Shred just sort of became their name by default, almost. I mean, they were joking around with it and stuff like that. I mean, they were kids, so Shred just sounded cool, I guess. And it just stuck. I don't know how many times we've tried to sort of change the name, but we just can't come up with anything. I mean, we're stuck in a limbo here. So, yeah, that's it.
And the irony is that it's a name that the exchange students can pronounce, but the Danish people can't. So every time people ask us, "What you called?" Say, "We are called Shred." Oh, it's like that green ogre from that movie, Shrek. No, Shred. So that
Almost did a Scottish accent.
it's like that green ogre from that movie.
That was quite impressive. Like Shred, it kind of reminds me of the technique you can do on a guitar, shredding. Like the Shredder character from Turtles. Like, it's all coming together here. So we're very excited to listen to you guys tonight. From your own perspective, which song are you looking forward the most to play for the audience tonight?
Oh, that's a great question, because we have an album out now, and one of the songs I like to play the most is the Winter War, which is our song about the Winter War from 1939 to 1940. So it's a historical song, yeah. So it's something that really happened that we just made a song about, and it's the song we have worked on the most, and it's also our longest song to date. But we have nothing but good comments on it, so that's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, I think, as always, I guess I'm looking forward to Diaz, because that's our oldest song, so that's sort of a special place in my heart. Very old, but yeah, it came back to life on the album.
Yeah, very emotional song.
Very emotional song. Very sort of a dark subject. You can interpret it how you like, but yeah.
All right. Now you're mentioning that you just released a new album, and we can purchase it down below in the floor beneath us at the merch booth. We are very fortunate to having to look at it. So, in the process of writing that album, how has it been received? And do you have a success story from that album so far?
Yeah, well, we just had our release concert last Friday, and it was so damn hot that we made the fire alarm go off. That's a first for us, but that must mean our album is on fire. So, but yeah, the songwriting process, it's been a long process, because it's kind of like some call it a Frankenstein album, because it's from different constellations of thread. So some of the songs are 10 years old, and some are brand new. So I like to call it our greatest hits album instead. So so yeah, there are, I think it's 4 different constellations of thread involved in writing this album. So but it comes together pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know about any success stories. I mean, it's been very well received by magazines, by audiences, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's been well received. I'm happy about it. It gives me joy. So yeah.
Awesome to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by this little backstage room here at Metalvation that I'm very fortunate to have a corner of by myself with chips. And I have my own bar back here with no beer, sadly. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and we can't wait to hear you guys later tonight playing the entire album, hopefully. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Shred's greatest hits. Metalvation 2024, next band coming up soon. Welcome back to Metalvation 2024 here at Posten in Odense, Denmark. I am sitting here with the last band who just did their sound check for tonight. And can you guys tell me your name and how that name came to be?
Oh, you mean the band name? Yeah.
Not your birth name, but because I think we know how you came to this world. But the band name.
Well, we started off with having several names to begin with, and our text and lyrics universe is is quite openly and dreamy, and is without any, or we should define it, definition, and in the final definition of where to go. So nothing beyond the moon is a question mark. Where is there anything behind the moon? Maybe.
Yeah, where is it all going?
We don't know. We just write about it.
So it's a band name with a question mark behind it. So so it can be, okay. Because I was thinking about, like, okay, you guys need a question mark as a logo. Imagine that marketing, like nothing beyond the moon question mark. So now that you're here tonight, you've been carefully selected not just by the Beneath the Music crew, but also by the venues crew, which is the biggest venue we have here on this island called Fyn in Denmark. Congratulations on that behalf.
So much. Humble.
You're humble.
We're humble and honored that we're selected to come and play here.
From your own perspective, which song tonight are you looking the most forward to play?
Well, some of our new singles, maybe. Maybe the two songs that we closed the set with. The last song is out now on Spotify and everywhere else, but especially number 2, Magnetic Misters. I'm looking forward for that one.
Yes, exactly. I'm looking really much forward to that one as well. But also, we're in the studio at the moment recording our first EP, which will come out after the summer. Let's see. Don't put a date on that, because you never know what's going to happen. But there, we a lot of things happened in the studio while we were making the music, and so we changed the style on some of the songs, which has helped them a lot, I think, to carry through. So we're looking forward to Road Trip and Magnetic Mistress, which is the next 2 singles coming out.
So from my understanding, while trying to scout for you guys, I found some released work. There were some released songs out there.
Yes.
So you're in the process of writing a new EP album. Is this your first debut EP album, which is kind of impressive, thinking about like how I found you guys. And I was very impressed with the quality of the music that you're actually writing. And so I'm looking very much forward to seeing you guys tonight. So the question of who I am looking forward to seeing you guys, which band are you looking forward to see the most tonight?
Well, we should say all of them, don't we? But we played with Shred before. Yeah, Shred in another venue, and yeah, they're really good. Yeah, we like that kind of. Well, it's good, but they're all good because they're selected to come in and play here. But the style of it is maybe more down the road that we.
Yeah, and also Frequent. We share a bandmate with Frequent, but I think they make really good music. Yeah. I don't hear music like that a lot here in Denmark. So, yeah, really looking forward.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. And thank you so much for stopping by this little backstage room here at Metalvation 2024. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys live. And you're on the stage in about 20 minutes, I think. So I don't want to really keep you here for that much longer, so you can actually warm up and do your thing. So Metalvation 2024, Nothing Beyond the Moon, probably with a question mark in the future. Go check them out on Spotify and YouTube, guys. See you there. Bye.